Guys, this is going to be a fun episode. And I want to start off by telling us all congratulations as a community, as a society, because we have ascended together. Now, not only have we ascended, but we have graduated from the COVID-19 epidemic to its newfound brother. We have now moved on to the newly established Zen epidemic. W's in the chat for that, boys. Let's go. The whole Zen thing that I am not really understanding, guys. Everyone's using these Zen pill, tablet, chewable, gummy things, where if you guys are not familiar with, they're essentially like little nicotine gummies or tablets. I don't know really what they are, but it's just nicotine. You eat it and chew on it and you're getting nicotine. It's kind of like a chewing tobacco, except it's not as nearly as bad as tobacco because you're not eating tobacco. It's just nicotine. But what kind of brought this up for me is now I've talked about in other videos where I've recently started this new job in my company in this new department. And I'm telling you guys, like I saw it before, there were a couple people here and there that used them, but now in this new department, I feel like people are popping these things like just throwing popcorn in your mouth just to get through the day. Like seriously. And people are talking like where they can get them the cheapest. And now that I'm understanding it's literally just nicotine in a chewable gum that you just don't smoke, it gets me really worried about what's going to be going on. It's just scary to think that we've moved now on from like smoking and vaping, and now we're regressing back to just chewing, because that's the new meta. It's back to the old meta. But I want to ask you guys, again, kind of what I was saying, what is going on with this whole Zen thing? This is like a craze that everyone is hopping on. Everyone's taking this stuff, and it just makes me think of the pursuit of taking more substances just to have adequate level of energy, and just maintaining normal function just continues to continue. Literally, we continue to consume things and become reliant on them to the point where we are just taking them just to maintain normal energy level. And I talked about this in another video when my coffee is overrated video, because it's kind of similar to that, where when you consume coffee and you become reliant on it and all these energy drinks and whatnot, you're taking them just to function normally, not to increase your energy levels, but just to get your energy levels up to your normal baseline before you've ever taken any caffeine. It gets to that point. And I see the same thing for these nicotine Zen pills too, because I'm sure the first week or two, you get an increase in energy, but then you become reliant on them, and then you're taking them. So now the average person, right? You're getting up in the morning, you got to have your coffee, right? Because you can't function without your coffee. Then to get through your workday, you're pounding your energy drink and you're taking your Zen pills, because how could you get through the day without taking those, guys? It's essential. And then after you're off for work, you're going to go be healthy and go to the gym, but you have to take your pre-workout to get through your gym, because it's through your workout, because how are you going to work out good if you don't have your pre-workout? So all these things continue to stack upon each other, and I'm curious to know what the next one's going to be, because it's just one after another for just a continual pursuit of maintaining regular energy level. It's kind of crazy. I would honestly say it fits the definition of insanity quite nicely. But it's just, from an outsider, from my perspective, it's just what are we doing, boys? I'm confused. It drives me insane. But luckily it's nothing that I'm involved in. I'm grateful. Honestly, especially with how the world is now, so many people with social media. This stuff's all over social media, people pushing these things. But, I'm grateful that, I have not started taking these Zen tablets, because, that can be horrible, It's not cheap. None of it's cheap. it's all like, it's not all a necessity for life, right? So it's an additional cost that is added into your daily regimen that once you become reliant on it, it just is what it is unless you can get off it, which of course I would 100% recommend. And again, I know I've said this a couple times already, but maybe there's something that you guys can explain to me in the comments that I am not understanding about this stuff. But why? What is the craze of it? Like, can you guys tell me? Because I'm not getting it. If it is just straight up nicotine in a pill, like, or a chewable, like I think it is, this is absolutely insane. But, you know, there's nothing I can do about it as one person except explain and emphasize my thoughts on it. I think it's sad. I really do. And I want it to change. I want everything to change in society regarding like energy level and whatnot, because this pursuit, as I've mentioned in this video multiple times, like to get more energy in general, from my understanding, there is no such thing as it, because you get on these substances, whether it's coffee, caffeine, energy drinks, Zins, you become reliant on it. And then once you're reliant on it, your energy levels are lower than before you started them. And then you're taking those substances to get you back up to your regular baseline before you took them. So it's very interesting. It's kind of backwards, but it's also the name of the game. And I also understand these are addictive, right? Like once you become reliant on them, it's also addictive. And that's why I'm grateful that I'm not consuming them. And I feel sorry for the people that do, especially at my work, because I mean, these are, you know, good people, normal people, and they're popping these things like they're candy. Like it's like they're taking like a Jolly Rancher and popping it in their mouth or something, but they're popping a couple Zins in their mouth. And it's just, I understand I do not have that perspective on what it's like to feel what it's like consuming them and what it is to be like on them. But, you know, I'm surprised something like that is legal and is legal to market it in the way that it is being marketed, because it's not good, guys. I think we all know it's not good. I also think we all know what is good, right? Like what we should be promoting, you know, living fulfilling lives, being happy, being healthy, spending time with the people we want to be with. Those are the things, right? Healthy things, you know, for your life. Not things that are going to take away from you being yourself and being your normal version, and taking away from your character in a sense, because taking these substances alters your brain chemistry and makes you reliant on them. And it's tough. Like we all have our things. We all have our vices that we're addicted to or whatnot, right? You know, social media is another one again. And I'm guilty of that. Like I spend time on social media and it's not good, but it's just at least social media, you know, is free. That's how I see it. Like these people are spending money to do this, and it's hard for me to comprehend and understand. But again, that's why I ask you guys if you can explain this to me. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope I got my point across on this one. It's sad to me, and I just want it to be resolved. And I know as a society we can do better, and I want us to do better. That's why I talk like this, because I know we're better than that. So curious to hear what you guys think in the comments. Please let me know what you think, and I hope everyone has a great day. Have a great night, and peace out. See you tomorrow.